broadcasting live from Houston, from the space city to the world. You are watching Now Media Television.
Welcome to Power CEOs, the truth behind the business. I'm Jen Godet, your fearless host, investor, entrepreneur, and business strategist. Why are we here? Because iron sharpens iron. And when we bring successful entrepreneurs and investors to share about what's working in business and maybe even some of what's not, what we are all able to do is learn and grow. As a result, our businesses grow, and the ripple effect impacts not only ourselves, our teams, and our families, but also our communities and our world. You are in for a treat this week because I have here with me in studio a good friend of mine who is a complete rock star in the executive coaching and consulting space. Griselda Abousleman left a high salaried position in a Fortune 500 company and decided to break off and launch her own company. And Griselda, welcome to the studio. Tell us, what was it that got you to jump off that cliff?
Thank you so much, Jen. And first of all, thank you so much. I love being on the show. And happy International Women's Day. Celebration to all the ladies out there. But what got me to make the change, I love what I was doing, an executive in operations and continuous improvement. And I learned a lot from doing that around the world. Went to 26 countries. And I met a lot of people. And one day they said, well, when are you going to launch on your own? So I had to have surgery. After my surgery, I decided not to go back to the executive role and then just launch my business. And so that's what I'm doing. And really, the truly is because of the passion. I love working with small and medium-sized business owners and the Fortune 500 to help them to be a lot more profitable. And I love working with people. So I get to have the best of both worlds.
I love that. But you know, a lot of times people reach out to me and they're like, Jen, because I'm a coach as well.
Yes.
And they're like, I want to launch my business, but I've got golden handcuffs. I can't give up the salary. I'm afraid. Yes. I have that fear. You just dove right in.
I did. And it is a tough decision, I'll say, because you are enjoying a salary. And then even after I decided to make the change, the phone calls come and goes, oh, you're no longer here. Will you join us at this location or, like different companies? And I decided, I went through the thinking and I'm like, you know what? I really have to give this a go. I've been wanting to do it and I thought about it. I registered my LLC and now it's out there and I'm helping people around the world. So it's a lot of satisfaction from just partnering with different business owners and different people to make their business profitable and to make sure that they're thriving as well in their personal development. So I'm loving it.
And so as we move along the trajectory, I mean, you were truly sort of like a transformational specialist, if you will.
Yes.
Operational efficiency is kind of your game. You were really good at helping the companies with their strategy and with becoming more profitable.
Yes.
And you were really your system specialist, truly.
Yes.
So talk to me a little bit about how all of that experience transpires into business, because many times we go into business and like I was in medicine.
Yeah,
and guess what? In medical school, they don't teach you business at all.
No.
And so I had to go back and learn these things. Mm-hmm. So you were uniquely equipped with some of these skill sets. Did it make it easier to set your business up?
So it's easier in the sense that you have the confidence that you can help them achieve the results. And they're bold results, right? Like growth in revenue, 2 to 3x growth, delivery performance, quality performance. Those results are a huge margin shift, double-digit improvement in profit margin. So you have the confidence that you know you can do it because you've done it repeatedly. So when I go in there and partner with a client, it's not just the confidence and the knowledge that I know I'm going to get them to those bold results, but that I'm going to engage the team and that they're going to have fun with it so that when my team and I part ways, they're having fun, they know how to improve the process, and they do it repeatedly. So it's a system. It's an operating management system that we put in place that engages everybody in the company. So is it easier? I would think so because I did it for 29 years. So it's an amazing experience and I love working with other CEOs and business owners, helping engage their teams. And when they achieve those results, we high five, we celebrate, and it's really, really awesome. So I'm greatly enjoying helping them out.
So we have people who maybe want to launch a business, we have executives, we have people who are entrepreneurs, some who have multiple businesses, so a wide range. If there was one thing you wish that people who were launching a business would know before they got started, what would it be?
I would say that make sure that you network and that you partner with people that have been there, done that before you. That I found extremely helpful. And so many people are willing to help you, like yourself, and there's other people that I've worked with. But partner with others that have been there, done that, and then follow in their footsteps. They have lessons learned, they pass them on to me, and now they're helping me thrive in my business. They're strategic partners. So it's extremely helpful to really get to know those people, help them, and provide value in whatever it is that I can provide for them. But it's a partnership. It's a true partnership, a camaraderie of how do we help each other, how do we grow our business, and how do we make sure that we're having fun along the way by engaging all the people within their organizations.
So I really want to highlight what you just said, because you talked about strategic partnerships, and that's something that I've grown my businesses along the way. I could not be where I am without them.
Right.
But you also sort of said find the people who have already done this.
Yes.
And to me, that's engaging coaching.
Yes.
You and I both have coaches. All coaches have coaches, by the way.
Yes.
And you're an executive coach as well.
Correct.
To the executive team. So talk to me a little bit about how coaching is a shortcut. What does that do as we're able to learn from others' mistakes? And what do we look for in a coach?
Yeah. So in a coach, you really want that trustworthy relationship. You trust each other. There's experience there that each of you share. And so you bring that to the table. You bring that to the forefront to help each other with whatever struggles they may be having. So the lessons learned that I've had is in partnering with others. I've been there, done that, and I would have done this differently. Whether it's the registration of the LLC or the website or different things like that, you learn and you help each other avoid those same mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to make other mistakes, but you don't want to repeat the ones that your coaches are teaching you. So it's a learning process. It's there's ups and downs, so it's not an easy road, as you well know, Jen, but it's extremely satisfying. And it's really satisfying to be working with others that are guiding you to make sure that you don't make the same mistakes that they make. But as you work together, you're thriving in business, you're helping each other out, you give clients to each other, and it's really extremely satisfying.
Absolutely. I think one thing I would add, Griselda, to what you've shared, because everything is pure gold.
Yes.
Learning from others' mistakes, helping one another out, adding value, connecting to things that are going to improve. But one of the things that was really essential to me is I wanted coaches who have not just done it themselves, but have had clients who have been able to repeat the same success.
Absolutely.
And because you have your experience for so many years doing this, you kind of already have done that for, over 2 decades. And it's really important that we know that the people we hire to coach don't just have the success themselves, but also have been able to generate that success for other businesses. And that's a crucial step that I've found a lot of people sort of skip. And so if we're interviewing a couple of coaches, what are your go-to things when you're considering a coach?
That's a great question. I want to make sure that the values of authenticity, trust, relationship building, and really engaging with their team members resonates and shines through. Whenever I'm partnering with a client, I want to make sure that they're another essence of what I would provide, right? That caring relationship, that wanting to make sure that the results that are achieved are your results as well. And really making sure that the coaches that I bring onto the team are resonating with that are projecting the same compassionate leadership servant style that I provide. And so with that, we bond together and we make sure that they have an awesome experience. And I think that's why they call us back.
Absolutely. And when we hire for culture and we hire for value fit, because that's really important.
That's exactly what it is.
We can teach skill set, we can onboard to our processes. We can always teach skills, but what we cannot do is instill values. And if authenticity, integrity, really truly caring about your clients is essential to you, it's important that our teams, whether we're hiring coaches or we're hiring anyone on our team, that they share our company values, our values, because it's not something that can be taught. And if there's a value mismatch, all the systems and amazingness that we put into our company is fantastic, but it's not going to be a good fit for them. And so when we're hiring, we really want to make sure that it's a good mutual fit.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's also about developing that culture that is going to help your client, that you're going to fit with not only the values that we bring to lean business excellence, but also learning the culture and the values of the client company. Because you want to make sure that whatever you put in place is sustainable. So when we put it in place and we engage with their culture, their values, they're extremely impressed with how it all blends well together. And so the time that we get to go and move on to the next client, everything stays behind. They're enthusiastically developing what we set in place, and they really have fun with it. So that culture, and I'm a true believer, and I know you are too, as Jen, that culture drives revenue and growth. It truly, truly does. We set up the strategies, we set up the metrics, the operating system, but the culture is really what brings it all together, and people really enthusiastically engage to make improvement happen, not only during the project time, but beyond that, every single day, every single week. And it's a really exciting process.
Absolutely. And so just to quickly summarize, it's very important that we hire for values, that we hire for culture, and we make sure that we instill the culture that makes the most sense to us, and then we layer on our strategy and our tactics, our operating systems on top of that. But it's so vitally important that we're looking and taking care of our people and investing in our people, because when we invest in our people, they take care of our clients and our customers. Absolutely. And they will take care of us. We do have to take a brief break, but we'll be right back after these messages.